What's going on, guys? Hope we're all well. Today we're going to be carrying on from the last video on this epic trail build we're doing. You can watch the two other videos, I'll put the links at the top here. So basically in the last video, as you all know, we cleared from this super steep bit up here down to here, and we've got such a cool trail going on. So next is going to be flatten this out a bit more, and as we started, we're not going to build the drop yet, we're just going to clear the line, make sure it rides all okay. So we're going to clear down there, start making the corner, but that's going to take quite a lot of building to make a berm, and we'll also make this straight on line here because there could be another pretty cool little step down or some sort of feature there. So basically just going to be getting towards finishing the trail now and hoping that in the next 2 videos we're going to be able to ride it. So that'll be so sick. I'm buzzing, it's going to be really cool. It's just looking so good at the moment. Also guys, a small percentage of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel, so if you end up enjoying this video, consider subscribing to my channel. I've got so many other videos and there's going to be loads more cool build videos like this, but for now let's get down to it and let me know what you think. So we'll go have a little recap of what we've got so far and then get digging and do some time lapse. So as you may have seen from the previous videos, or if you're just joining, we're doing a little bit of a recap. So we drop in here, go between these 2 trees, and then we go across these roots. Going to work on this today as well and hopefully make it a bit flatter after the roots, just so you have a purchase to get onto, because it shows it's straight that way. Eventually we're going to have a route that goes down there into a berm, so steep, going to be mega sketchy. And we go down across here, so this is the bit I'm going to be working on today as well. As you can, I'm sliding, and down here this needs leveling out a bit more. This is what we did in the last video. Come across this, and then as we said, going to clear this, make sure it's nice and cut in into a corner, and then we're going to look at doing this straight on as well. But it's a work in progress, so we'll see what happens, but let's get on with it. And we're going to start by clearing this properly. This bit is looking awesome now. You think when you come down through there, and then this corner is going to need flattening out a little bit. You come down through here and there's some exposed roots like this one. I'm going to make some drops off this one here maybe, and then you'll come around and the berm will go like that. And there's enough of a bank to move all the soil, so it should make a really cool feature, especially when you think you can cut across the top. And I'll build that as well. Awesome. So I'm going to make this bit wider up top and then move down and then start piling it up to make the berm. I'm going to have to cut the platform so it's flat because it slopes ever so slightly that way. Yeah, it's going to be sick. Let's do it. So I just dug up this pretty big stone, which is going to make a nice, if I can find some more, make just a nice small drop, because then you're going to want to be on the anchors into that corner. And it's looking good, really good actually. It's so loose though, but that's been bedded in by the rain. It's worked quite well, so I'm thinking I need a slightly higher line here just to set you up for this, because you don't want to go too far over. You want to kind of stay in that line and then the corner. So what I'm going to do now is start having a look at doing the berm, I reckon, and clearing this bit down here because it's not as good. Yeah, so as you can see, there's this bank here. Once I've leveled this out and sorted that out, I'll be able to move that bank to here, and that will make the basis of the berm, I hope. So let's do this bit. It's already sort of taken the shape of a berm, as you can kind of see here. So I think next on the agenda is to just start dragging this to here. So making quite a big way into this, which is cool, and you're kind of going to come across, catch the berm hopefully. Don't know how big the berm's going to be really, but it should be enough just to get you around the corner. So now I'm going to use the shovel and basically shift it all over so then I can keep digging into the side. So what I've been doing is getting a general feel for the shape of the berm, and as you can see where the shovel is, it's too tight, so it needs to be pushed back. It'll be on a nice curvature then, but it's looking good. Pretty happy. It's going to be so loose until it's properly patted down with water and everything, but I was just going to keep going. I'm super happy with how it's come out though. It's going to be such a sick trail. You think how fast you're going to come down through here and then hopefully take this inside line and just go smack the berm. But that whole cut in the bank out here and piling it here has worked really well, and as you can see it goes all the way along, so that can all just go there, and there's still so much more to be dug out of there to make it flat. So stoked. Just found this pretty sick fossil. I don't know if you can see it. That's pretty cool. So making more progress now. We've basically got it needs to come out there and all shift over, but it's starting to look like a berm a little bit. Whew, it is tiring work, but we're getting there now, and it's really starting to, it's annoying it doesn't really show it on GoPro too well, but my plan is you're gonna kind of come across these roots and just into it, and it's not gonna need to be like a swooper, but it should just be enough to stop you going straight into that tree there, and then it's going to carry on. I think as this is going to be a work in progress, I need to ride it and then examine the kind of things that need to change on it, because it is a work in progress, but that just means more videos, which is really sick. So just going to carry on with this for now. looking even sicker now. Epic stuff. This is going to be so sick to ride. Bruh. I think we might have a trouble with it sliding down the back, which eventually I might need to sharpen some stakes and just whack them in behind, give it something to hold on to. But because I've dug it down, it seems to be okay, but we'll only find out when I'm smashed. See, yeah, see, it's kind of loose. I'll only see when I'm smashing it on the bike. But how cool does that look? Yeah, look at that, that's so sick. Whoa, how cool is that? That drop is going to be nuts though, because you're going to land, we'll see if we're actually going to do that, because you're going to land on those roots, and then it might be nice just to have it as a couple steps or something. Well pleased with that, it looks so good. Next port call is to go up to the top, just up here, and work out how to make that rooty section a bit more friendly, especially in the wet. So let's get up there. I'm knackered, but we're going to do it. Little peep, don't know if you can see the berm all the way down there, but this is going to be so sick. Right, so as we can see here, I've had a nightmare walking down as I slipped over twice. So I think I'm going to make it wide enough so you can come around the top if you want to, but I'm just going to cut, I'm going to leave those roots exposed, so you have to go off camber ever so slightly, and then it will be cut in slightly, so then you at least come down this line and not slide down that way. So let's have a look, shall we? So going to need it cut kind of like there and there, just so you can pop across. So we made some pretty good progress on this now. It's got a bit more of a platform, but you can see it's exposed this route here, and this route is super exposed. I think it's going to set itself up for, as I said, quite a few different lines of going higher up and then coming down with the roots, but I'm going to just work on the straight line. And I've had an idea, put rocks in between the gaps of the roots, so that when you ride them, you're kind of riding on the rocks and not the slippery roots that are going that way. So I'm gonna have a little go at that and see what I can do. I've made this nice little step over this route just because it's in such a sketchy angle that if your front wheel washes on it, it is curtains, you're just going to fly down there, probably waste yourself on that tree. So now it's a relatively straightforward thing, and it could be made more tricky, as we were saying, with the higher angles. Really buzzing now to get this done in the next couple videos. Basically going to ride it and see how it rides and make some small changes, and then just keep riding it until it feels really good. I'm just so buzzed about this bit. And then in the next video we're going to be carrying on a bit further along, I think. Maybe just between these two trees for a cool little snake, and then back on itself, maybe look at doing a hip against the side of the hill down here. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now. I'm pretty knackered, gonna come out tomorrow and hopefully get it finished. Cheers for tuning in, guys. I really hope you enjoy the videos and are enjoying tracing the progress of this, because it's been so fun doing it. I just can't wait to ride it now. It just looks absolutely crazy. So if you like the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button next to the subscribe button. That will notify you when I post a video, and it helps me out quite a bit. And I'll catch you again next time, guys. Cheers for tuning in.